Live from the couch with Carolina Bermudez, John Elliott, and Lisa Kearney.
A dine-on-demand treat for meat lovers and baseball fans. Alex Dennis is on the mobile couch, and she's at NYY Steak in Midtown. Good morning to you, Alex.
Good morning to you. Okay, so when you think of NYY Steak, you probably think of Yankee Stadium, but now you can enjoy all of the food and the fun here in Midtown. The grand opening party is tonight, but we get a behind-the-scenes look with the executive chef, Elliot Lopez, and you have brought me down to this cold butcher shop, but this is really the place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely the place to be. This is where we do most of our dry-aged beef, also do most of our cutting live for our guests, but for the most part, this is where the magic begins.
Okay.
Is right here in this room.
All right, so let's go ahead and make some magic. You told me I need to put this on, though, correct?
Yes, you have to put that on your hand there. This way we protect ourselves at all times because we are using sharp knives.
Okay.
This is a tenderloin, so this is the most tender part of the cow itself. So all we're doing is just trimming back some of the area here, taking off some of the fat that's there. Also, we remove this silver skin over the top, which tends to be a little tough. So you literally just slide in there with your knife and remove some of the...
That is sharp.
Yes, it's pretty sharp.
I can really
and
tell.
You got to be careful because you don't want to take a finger out. Trust me, it's not fun.
You're like, trust me.
It's not fun. Yeah.
Okay, and I want you to talk a little bit about what's going on behind us as well, because you have this dry-aged room. I'll let you continue to work.
No worries. So our dry aging room basically consists of the right and the left walls there are Himalayan sea salt, which we have here and here. And basically the Himalayan sea salt helps draw the moisture out of the beef. It also helps in tenderizing the beef. And we usually age it for anywhere from 21 to 28 days. But depending on the quality of the beef and how prime and how beautiful the marbleization is, we'll leave it in there for a little longer as well. Yeah, so it ends up being extra tender.
How is it for you? I know that you were up at the stadium and were executive chef there as well. So now you're here. What is it like kind of like reinventing and having an opportunity to start all over?
It's been great. It's been amazing. It's probably the coolest thing ever to start from a little small mold, which is NYY Steak at the stadium, and then to get to this Midtown location. It's been quite amazing. It really has been.
I believe it. So now what's the next step here?
So now this is our final product. Once it's all cleared up and, sorry.
That's okay.
Get it from you. And clean. Now we're going to cut our steaks off of this. So basically, we're going to remove a little bit of the tail here, and we'll use this for sandwiches and our sliders at our bar menu and stuff like that. And then we'll just start cutting fillets into nice little portions. So you want to give it a shot?
That's a good portion size. I'm going to let you...
you want to keep going? Want to flip?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, sir. How big? How thick?
I'm going to say you want to go right to about that line right there.
Okay.
Got about an 8-ounce fillet there.
Wow, that's
and there you go.
That's a good size. Look at the size of that. Thank you. I'll put that right back in my back pocket. And we're actually going to be cooking some coming up. What are some of the things on the menu?
We're actually going to be cooking some of our signature cut, our 27-ounce long bone ribeye, which is one of our signature cuts on the menu. We're also going to be doing a crab cake and our NYY Steak bacon, which is our applewood smoked bacon, and served with a little spinach.
I just realized, should I have had this on the other hand?
You should have had it on the hand that you were cutting with.
It's all right.
You're okay.
As I started cutting, I was like, this really isn't going to protect me too much.
You're not
let's head upstairs. Hopefully I'll fare better as a chef than I will slicing meat. But I'm going to toss it back to you guys in the studio, but we'll see you in just a few minutes.
That was just a way of claiming the meat so she can eat it.
We won't tell the health department. All right, thanks, Alex. All right, a dine on demand all about meat at one of the city's favorite hotspots, NYY Steak in Midtown, and Alex Dennis is there cutting it up and getting ready to serve it up now. What's going on, Alex?
John, you're going to love this. Okay, so we have several different options for you. Chef is going to kind of multitask, and I get to tag along. I'm going to step out of the way here as you continue to work, but walk us through what you're doing.
So as of right now, all I'm doing is getting ourselves ready here. We're throwing on some of our NYY Steak bacon, which is our thick slice applewood smoked bacon, and put on a couple of Maryland crab cakes that are on the griddle top. And
now, what do you have in the crab cake?
Oh, in our crab cakes, just a little bit of binding, but jumbo up crab meat, a little bit of red pepper, Dijon mustard, some parsley, a little lemon juice, just a real normal, decent, just a wonderful crab cake, just all the good accoutrements that go with it. Then we have our 27-ounce ribeye, which is dry aged for 21 to 28 days. We're getting that bad boy started early because it's going to take some time to cook down.
It's 27 ounces.
Absolutely.
So let's move over here because we have other things as well.
Absolutely. So what we have as a part of our lunch menu, we have our wonderful NYY steak salad, which is beefsteak tomatoes, some ribeye sliced over the top. We garnish that with a little bit of, I'm sorry for the belly.
That's okay. The belly does get in the way now.
We garnish with a little bit of blue cheese. We also garnish with a little bit of shaved red onion. You could just pass me that shaved red onion there. That'd be great. And then we have a little bit of...
Which one would you like now?
Actually, right down here, I'm going to just grab my secret little stash. We have a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette that goes on the plate as well. And it's just a little, just regular balsamic vinaigrette with some herbs. And that's an option for lunch that we serve here at the restaurant. Also, we have our crab cake, which is an appetizer portion. However, it's enough. It's a wonderful lunch item if you're just in a rush, want a quick little snack. We have our corn salsa that goes here on the bottom of the plate.
Isn't that pretty?
Isn't that nice? It just keeps everything neat.
Yeah.
We're going to take our crab cake off here, but first I need my spatula. Sorry.
That's okay. It's just like you're in your busy working kitchen.
That's it. That's exactly what it is.
There.
That's it, everywhere, right behind you. And then with our crab cake, we have a little bit of caper remoulade. And we finish with a little touch of some microgreens.
And you know, one of your signature touches, you have to tell me a little bit about the engraving that you do on your steaks.
Okay, so what we do is we take our wonderful, handy-dandy little Dremel here, just a regular Dremel, and all we do is with our torch is take our blowtorch, and we have our piece of steak here. So we have, and all we do is burn a little spot for you, so you can actually see what you're doing. Anything personal, happy anniversary, happy birthdays, all that good stuff.
Will you marry me?
Will you marry me?
I'm sure people love that.
This gets a little warm over here, but, and then we just, uh-oh. Sorry about that. I messed up your name there a little bit.
Oh, no, you didn't. I can see that. That's Alex. Perfect. Where can we plate that so that we can see this?
Sorry, absolutely, sure. We got a plate for you.
Okay. Okay. They're zooming in so everyone can see this. I love it. He's got a plate. We're going to plate it up, but the best part is still yet to come because we get to now try all of this. And thank you. I like my personal message. I will absolutely eat that up. And you have a lot going on tonight.
Yes.
So we have the grand opening party, and there's going to be some of the players here.
Yes.
So we're going to kind of drop some names. Yes, you know all of the guys. So we're going to toss it back to you, and I'll give you all of the scoop coming up.
I'll never look at my Dremel the same way.
No.
That was great.
You got to take that home and hang it on the mantle.
All right, thanks, Alex. Dine on Demand, it checks out a city hotspot known for its choice of meat and love of baseball. Alex Dennis is at the NYY Steak in Midtown to check out what everyone's talking about and eating. What's going on, Alex?
Hey, John, you said it best. Take a look behind me and over my shoulder. Explain, Chef, everything that you guys have here because every nook and cranny is packed.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things going on. Obviously, we have our signature wall, which is all of our past players that have been retired with the Yankees. And then we have our wonderful, ode to the legends and also the core four, which is, basically, there's so much history when it comes to the Yankees, obviously, that this place is just amazing. And myself being a Yankee fan, every day walking in here and seeing some of these greats, it's pretty cool.
I'm
it's
sure.
pretty amazing.
And I see something over here as well. Some knives with names on them. What are those
all right. So those knives are basically, once you become one of our super duper VIPs and you become one of our regulars, part of our VIP program, we engrave you a knife. And that is your steak knife. So when you come here, you can cut into our delicious prime aged beef with your own personal steak knife.
So will you go ahead and grab mine from over there so I can cut into it?
I will, but I might get in trouble.
I like that. That was a very good cover. I don't think my name is up there yet. Not yet. But tonight we have a grand opening party.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you guys have really maxed out, but people can see a lot going on from the street. So what will you have out there?
So we have a lot of things going on. One of the first things is we're rolling out the Yankee blue carpet. That's going to be out there, and also we have performances by Bernie Williams. We also will have legends and some players, current players as well. It's just going to be pretty much a star-studded event. Should be a lot of fun.
And you're going to be throwing out a first pitch out there.
Absolutely. The first pitch, just like if it was our first game of the year, first game of the season, it's our first pitch for the restaurant. We're super excited for that as well.
You should be. Now, I can't wait to dig in. I'm going to go for the steak that you made for me.
All right.
So I'm going to have you, will you do the honors, if you will? And as far as hours for people that want to swing by on a regular day?
Our hours are Monday to Sunday. We're open 7 days a week. We open at 11:30 for lunch, and then we cut right into dinner all day long. So we're working
No
all
pun
day.
intended.
Right, you cut right into dinner.
Okay.
But we actually are open until 11 p.m. on the weeknights, the weekends, and the weekdays till 10.
Okay. This is it, sir. I know it's going to be great. You know what would make it taste better?
What's that?
If I had one of my own VIP knives.
That's awesome.
Thank you for
That's
having
awesome.
us
Thank you
here.
for having
It's
me.
going to be a great event. I'm going to toss it back to you guys on the couch. And don't worry, John, Jill, I put your names in as well. We'll get our knives.
How much does it cost to get one of those knives?
Yeah, what's
Greg?
it take to get a VIP knife?
Hey, I'm going to get all the scoop, but you make sure that the next time we're here, all three of us, we're going to have our knives up there.
Hey, and
I
then real
bet.
quickly, how's the crab cake? That crab cake looks great too.
Have some of that for us.
I can tell you.
Yeah, because that...
I can tell you. Yep. Just as good as a steak.
Good.
I can bring that
I'm
back for
craving
you,
it.
John.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. I want you... Alex, you're eating for two. You're our VIP, so that's why you go ahead and just eat as much as you want.
Thanks, John. I appreciate that. I'm going to take you up on that.
Good. Thanks, Alex. All the
Thank
best. Good for
you.
them. I'm glad they're opening.
Yeah.